Welcome back to Let's Play Megaman 9. I haven't uploaded a part in a very long time. What I got up to was Dr. Wily's castle. So, before we start off doing that, I'm going to buy lots of things so I can get through it as easily as possible. Mainly lives and E-tanks, because they're the things mostly worth the value. I would suggest you get more E-tanks than lives though, because you need the E-tanks to beat the difficult bosses, whereas with the lives you can with lives it forces you to travel backwards. With E-tanks you don't need to do that, so they're better. That's why they cost more as well. Not so much more that it's not worth the money of spending the money on the E-tanks rather than lives. This noise is so annoying. Dr. Wily's ship thing needs to have a better noise, because it's like the most annoying thing in the whole Mega Man classic series. Just that noise. Also, that line that you saw, it has the path which is identical to the actual shape of the level. And since I've got all of the items from doing all the robots, I should be able to play through some levels how I would do with time trials. And this is one which I'm rather practiced on, mainly because of this song. This song is one of the best game songs ever created. Bold statement. And what I like about the Wily stages is how they've been designed to implement everything you've learned prior to the Wily stages. So you've got to often switch between your items. What Mega Man 10 let you do was scroll between them, whereas in this you've got to go into the start menu. I prefer how this game does it, because in Mega Man 10 on time trials, when you go into the menu, the timer doesn't stop like it does in this game. So you've got to scroll through the menu and actually force you to do it, so you get the best time. But you don't always have enough time to scroll through the menu properly, and often because of the positioning of the A and B buttons, you accidentally scroll through the weapons without wanting to. And you can see that I'm battling previous mid-bosses, which I think is quite nice. And you can use Hornet Man things to get that life, which is another reason why lives aren't as good of a buying in the shop, because you pick them up more. Like, enemies can drop normal lives, but they can't drop E-tanks. This room is rather annoying. As you saw with the fire things that come out, you gotta use the concrete shot on it to make it become solid. Otherwise you'll die if you hit it. One hit kill. But if you can use Rush Coil at the correct timing, you can skip through that whole part. If you come up here, you can get another E-tank. And because E-tanks cost more, I wouldn't have expected you to manage to afford 9. I think 9's the max. But since you're in Dr. Wily's castle now, you can't actually go back to the shop, so you may as well spend everything regardless of if you still have money to spare. And you've got everything anyway, buy something terrible so that you're getting your money's worth. And if you look at this room, it's mixed Galaxy Man and Jewel Man's level together, which is just really good. Like, this game, this is like the definitive Mega Man when it was released, and I think I'd probably say it still is. I mean, Mega Man 10 does things better, like it has difficulties, and you start off with them as well as Proto Man, and you unlock difficulties as well. But in this game it's just one difficulty unless you buy more, and it's just like the level design's very good, and it's just great. Yeah. That's all I can say. This boss is incredibly annoying. This is probably my least favourite boss. Well, no. I think it's a good boss, but I'm just bad at it. Basically there's 4 spiked balls with 4 enemies at the other side. You've got to basically hit the ball into the enemy before they hit it into you. And it gets progressively harder, because they'll begin to shoot directly into your direction. That was stupid. And the balls are one-hit KOs. Okay, oh. The battle wins with the victory of... you win. And once you beat one, they change into a red one sometimes, which basically means rather than doing lots of small attacks, they do a charged one, which is kind of weird because Megaman loses his ability to use the charge shot in this game. And after you've hit certain ones quite a few times, they pretty much go away. But what you want to do on this boss is save your weapons till the end, so you're not running the risk of dying and having wasted your weapons. The Tornado... whatever it is. Tornado Man's weapon is probably the best for this boss, because you can push all 4 of the balls along in one go. And then... Magnum, the fire one. Magnum, I can't pronounce his name. Magma, yeah. Whatever. Then Hornet Man's pretty good, I think. Not quite sure about that one, but definitely Galaxy Man's. Magnum. Don't annoy me. And as you can see, because I'm right towards the end, 3 of them have gone red. It was not a great idea for me to destroy the blue one first. But whatever. Magnum Man. I think I got it right then. Woo! And what you can do is, if you can go close to the ball, which is risky, then you can fire 3 at once on one ball and push it rather far forwards. And for doing Dr. Wily levels, you don't get rewarded with any weapons. It just takes you straight to the next level. But first, it always has to give you a seizure. This Dr. Wily castle has such good music, but we'll see that music in the next part, or hear it, or whatever. Bye.